Hi, this is Recce at my 32 Battalion Base on Altis. The base was called after 32 Battalion of the South African Defence Force, mainly deployed in southern Angola in the late 1980s. As you can see, I entered the base from the top of the mountain through a trapdoor, which I always keep locked. And then from here there's two ways that you can enter into the base. You can either go through the door or through another trapdoor. I've also placed a laptop here so that I can access my security camera system. So from here I can do surveillance outside. I can have a look from the top where my landing pad is. So any intruders that's coming from the top, that's coming through there, I can see down into the valley, kind of valley area between the two mountains here. This is a camera that I place above my door at the entrance into the cave, so if you come through the cave entrance into the base, so any intruders on this side you'd be able to spot with this one. And then this camera, yeah, that gives you a side of that other mountain on the other side of the valley, and a view over the hangar. So any intruders that's trying to break in there, you get a bit of an eye on them. And then this is the one that gives you a wide angle on this side and also gives you another view a bit closer to the landing pad. This one is actually attached on the landing pad and shows you a view beyond the landing pad. So you can see down here, and then these cameras also got a nifty zoom feature, so you can zoom in and have a bit more details. Right, let's go down here. Let's take the door first. Obviously also kept locked just in case. So I built a staircase here so that you can go all along the side of the inner base, just to give you a bit of a quicker access. If you hear something on top and you need to get there from the bottom, then you can take the side steps sort of on the side of the inner base, like I said. So this takes you into a kind of a courtyard area, also inside the base and still inside the cave. So let's just go back to the top. So you hear something at the top, this is sort of the route that you would take. Kind of wiggle your way through the side of the cave's insides. It's a bit rocky here, but you can get through here quite quick. And then the other way is to go through the inner base. So you go down the trapdoor on this side, which I also kept locked on this level still, just to give another barrier for somebody that's trying to break in. Here I've got a crate with some ammunition, so should I need something in a hurry that I need to get to the top with, so that to protect the base from the top side, then I can get some supplies out of that crate there. This is my bedroom. Needs a bit more decoration. It's quite cold and military-like, but this is where I normally sort of log out from. The trapdoor down. So this is now sort of the third floor from the top. And this is where I keep all my saves and a lot of my loot. Just open one of them here. You'll see I keep a bit of spare cash for a rainy day, you never know. This container is also full of all kinds of gear and ammunition, stuff you might need. This is kind of the operations room. So this is where we have our meetings, where we do our planning for missions. It's also got a security camera on the laptop here, access to the security camera, so if you hear something outside, you're not sure if they're landing at your base, quickly lock in here, and from this side you can also see the surveillance cameras. Map of Altis, a little bit of a table for making plans on. door out, down the stairs, and back into sort of the courtyard area. In this area here, behind this door here, that's where I store a lot of my crates, so crates that I've collected over months. And the content of the crates obviously also collected from different missions and different supply drops, and then I bring them in here, keep them here. There's on my cell, but like I say, for a rainy day you might just need a special kind of gun, and then you can come in here and get it. So I've been collecting some gear, as you can see. Building materials. This one's got some first aid. You never know when you need a insta-doc. Okay, and then on this blue trolley here, you'll see I've got a laptop here. Again, access quickly to see if somebody's by the front door. And this is where I collect my beer collection. And on the red one, I've got my Happy Prisoner collection, rare collectible magazines. And these trash bins, or whatever you call them, also store a bit of cash, like I said, for a rainy day. Gotta keep yourself healthy. Little medical box here that can instantly recover you. And this is sort of where I keep my, just like one of my favorite weapons. This is the exit or the entrance that comes through the cave. So that's how I get into the base, using the cave opening. And as you can see, if I step a bit back, it's not so easy to see that there's a base there. So not a lot of people would know that there's actually a base inside here. So fairly well concealed. Most people only think that it's the hangar. And the hangar is mostly here for vehicles, so if I collect vehicles in this area here, then this is a quick place where I can come and stash them. Obviously I've got the virtual garage, so I can store a lot of them in there. And this is also some supplies, also some gear, some building supplies. You don't want to go all the way to the airport when you want to build a wall or something. And in this bunker, I also keep a couple of weapons. That's normally that I take when I need to do a mission. Maybe I want to do some sniping, maybe some short distance fighting. Here I also keep quite a bit of stash. So I stashed a bit of cash from tabs. And that's it. That's basically the base. Let me show you just my lookout point on this side. You know, this comes in quite handy if somebody is attacking my base and I need to return to the base. This gives me a nice point to come in from and have a bird's eye view over the ways. You can see I can hide behind this sort of piece of rock, and I can always attack from this side. Gives me a clear view over the base. Landing pad, the hangar, entrance there to the cave. So from this side I can sort of launch a counter-attack should I get shot or something in the base and I need to fight. This gives me a 360 view of the whole area. Because it's so high you get to see quite far. Any helicopters approaching, anything like that, this is a very good vantage point to attack from. I see there's one of those helicopter missions down there with a crate. Running down the hill here, back into the cave area where the base is. And then typically when I come out on the bottom of the base, I would go down this way, bit of a climb, but then go through here and up and back onto the landing pad, and from here you can get back into your helicopter and off you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Enjoy your ARMA. Recce out.